Hey guys, welcome to episode 14 of the Fire Fun Friday series. In this series, I go over how the markets went this week, all the stocks I bought, and all the stocks I sold. So let's go over all of it in today's Fire Fun Friday. On this channel, I talk about all things finance, wealth building, and how you can achieve the life of your dreams through financial independence. If you want to join me on this journey to financial independence, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Here, we can see the market was up and down this week. The beginning of the week provided a nice buying opportunity, which I did not take full advantage of. And then on Thursday, we saw everything skyrocket, wiping out all the losses of the week. One thing to note is that the market has hit a point of resistance 4 times now that have caused it to fall back down. I do believe the market will be able to break this area of resistance and continue its upward trend for the next few weeks until the debt ceiling extension deadline comes back into the news around December. When that happens, I do expect fear to return to these markets and we will see a nice pullback or a buying opportunity present itself. So that's just something to keep in mind over the next few months. Moving on, I did sell out of one stock this week, which was F.I.R.E. I've owned this stock for about a year now and it has done little to nothing for me. I don't foresee this one going too much higher since it hasn't really done anything for the last year. And the other company that came out with a vaccine, which was Moderna, their stock price has dropped 33% since August. So I decided to sell out of this stock altogether because I don't foresee these pharmaceutical companies having much more room to grow. I sold off the 2 shares I owned for $42.12 for a total profit of $7.28 for the week. Not much, but profit is profit, right? Now let's check out the purchases I made this week. Horizon Technologies jumped back over the $17 price point, so I decided to stop purchasing it for now. If it goes back down to the $16 range, I will buy 10 to 15 more shares to round out my position. Because I'm stopping my purchases of Horizon Technologies, I decided to start building my position in Chimera Investment Corporation. This is a real estate investment trust that invests in mortgage-backed securities. This means they invest in real estate and have to pay out 90% of their income in the form of dividends. If you've ever wanted to invest in real estate but didn't have the capital to purchase a property, or maybe you don't want to deal with the headache of being a landlord, real estate investment trusts like this stock are something you might want to look into. You get that consistent income from real estate and appreciation without ever having to own a property. I was hesitant about buying this stock because it pays out once per quarter instead of monthly, but one of my viewers did make a good point in the comments of my last video. The timing of the dividends don't really matter that much, whether it be monthly or quarterly, and technically they're correct, but I personally like the monthly payments for the compounding effect. But what really made me pull the trigger on this stock is that it has a slightly higher dividend yield than Horizon Technologies for a lower cost. I will be purchasing about 10 shares a week of this stock to see how things go. But to start the position, I actually picked up 15 shares around $15.48. And with a dividend yield of over 8%, that comes out to a $19.78 annual dividend. Besides that update, the other purchases for the week was pretty normal. I started off with the usual 4 shares of SPYG. This stock has returned to its normal price levels around the $66-$67 range, and the 4 shares I picked up brings the total in the portfolio to 43. And this increases our annual dividend income by $1.77. Below that, we have NUSI. This stock is still down from its highs of almost $29 per share, so this is still technically on sale. I picked up 10 shares for around $27 per share, and the 10 shares generates $20.23 in annual dividend income. Next, we have RYLD, the highest dividend payer on this list. I picked up 10 shares this week, bringing the total shares up to 74, providing a whopping $29.03 of annual dividend income. I really want to get this stock to 100 shares as soon as possible, so I have to decide how I'm going to divvy up my money for the next few weeks. And the last stock I purchased this week was QYLD. The stock is quickly running back up to its $23 range. That's how we know that $23 is the baseline that this stock should be trading at. I'm glad I stocked up over the last few weeks when it dropped almost 5%. The 12 shares I bought this week brings the total up to 54 shares in the portfolio and generates an extra $31.92 of annual dividend income. This week, I overspent my $1,000 per week goal, but that's because I will have the cash from my house sale soon. My new goal is to invest $1,500 a week and see how that goes. I will adjust that $1,500 per week goal over time if it does not seem feasible to fit into my current budget. I want to take this opportunity to bring up a comment that was posted on one of my last videos. The viewer said that the amount I'm investing every week is outrageous and not possible for many people. And I absolutely agree. I am fortunate to have a high-paying career in technology, and I live well below my means. The only thing I really spend money on is bills and food. I work from home, so I barely leave the house once per week, and pretty much every pre-tax and post-tax dollar I earn goes into my investments. Not everyone can or will choose to live like this. People might want to go out, have dinner with friends, buy some clothes or some shoes for themselves. They have money set aside to enjoy, but I'm so frugal, I don't even have Netflix. Everything I do in my personal life costs little to nothing. Except I will admit I do have a project car that I want to spend about $100 a month on, but even that's been put on pause so I can invest more. So the bottom line is, I live as if I only had $1,200 a month to survive on, and every single other dollar goes into investments. Because I'm working towards my goal in life, which is achieving freedom. That freedom costs every dollar I have right now, and it's the price I am more than willing to pay. I'm giving up everything for a few years so I can be free for the rest of my life. I will be making a video breaking down my income and expenses so you can see exactly how I live. So keep an eye out for that. Sorry for the tangent there. Let's get back to the numbers. I spent a total of $1,274.60 on stock this week. And this week's dividend stock investments increased our annual dividend income by $102.74, bringing our annual total dividend income to $2,225.76. That's a 4.84% growth over last week. This is actually the next goal along with my $1,500 a week investing target. I want to consistently increase our annual dividend income by at least $100 per week. Overall, this was a pretty average week in the markets. Some ups, some downs. We just have to invest consistently regardless of market conditions because time in the markets always beats timing the markets. I do also want to give you guys a heads up that on October 18th, I will be releasing our giveaway video, so make sure you're subscribed so you can try to win some money. And I will be releasing an options trading update video next week as well. As always, thank you for spending another Fire Fun Friday with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel, and it's free. Thanks again. I'll see you guys on the next one.